Imagine losing everything. Your home, your security, your husband, your future. Now, imagine standing at a crossroads with nothing ahead of you but uncertainty. Would you turn back to comfort? Or would you walk forward into the unknown simply because love demanded it? Tonight, we step into one of the most touching accounts ever recorded, a story of grief, of loyalty, of quiet courage, and of divine providence. This is the story of Naomi. This is the story of Ruth. And this is the story of how one faithful decision changed history forever. The story begins during the time of the Judges, a period of instability in Israel. There was famine in Bethlehem, crops failed, hunger spread. A man named Elimelech left Bethlehem with his wife Naomi and their 2 sons. They traveled east to Moab, a foreign land with foreign customs and foreign gods. At first, perhaps, it felt like survival, but Moab would become the place of sorrow. Elimelech died. Naomi was now a widow in a strange land. Her 2 sons married Moabite women, Orpah and Ruth. For a while, maybe there was comfort again. But then tragedy struck a second time. Both sons died. 3 widows remained. No husbands, no children, no protection. In that culture, this was devastation. Naomi must have felt crushed, as though Jehovah's hand was against her. Then news arrived. The famine in Bethlehem was over. Jehovah had provided food for his people again. Naomi decided to go home. Naomi began the journey back to Bethlehem. Ruth and Orpah walked with her. 3 grieving women walking toward an uncertain future. Then Naomi stopped. She turned to her daughters-in-law.
Go back, my daughters. Return to your mother's homes. May Jehovah grant you rest, each in the house of a husband.
They wept. They clung to her.
We will go with you.
But Naomi urged them again.
I have nothing to offer you. Even if I had sons, would you wait for them? My life is far more bitter than yours.
Orpah kissed Naomi goodbye and returned to Moab. But Ruth did not move. Naomi tried once more.
Your sister-in-law has gone back to her people and her gods. Return with her.
Then Ruth spoke words that have echoed through centuries.
Do not urge me to leave you. Where you gone, I will go. Where you lodge, I will lodge. Your people will be my people, and your God my God. Where you die, I will die, and there I will be buried.
This was more than affection. This was covenant loyalty. Ruth was leaving everything familiar, her homeland, her culture, her future prospects, to follow Jehovah. Naomi saw she was determined, and together they continued the journey. When they arrived in Bethlehem, the town stirred.
Is this Naomi?
Naomi answered honestly.
Do not call me Naomi, pleasant. Call me Mara, bitter. I went away full, but Jehovah has brought me back empty.
Empty. That was how she felt. But the narrator quietly tells us something important. They arrived at the beginning of the barley harvest, a season of new beginnings. To survive, Ruth went to glean grain behind the harvesters. She worked quietly, humbly, patiently, and the account says she happened to come upon the field belonging to Boaz. But with Jehovah, there are no accidents. Boaz arrived from Bethlehem.
Jehovah be with you.
He greeted his workers. He noticed Ruth. When he learned her story, how she had left everything to care for Naomi, he was moved.
May Jehovah reward you. You have come to take refuge under his wings.
Refuge. That is what Ruth had truly sought. Boaz protected her, provided for her, showed kindness beyond obligation. When Naomi heard his name, hope returned to her voice.
He is one of our redeemers.
Ruth did not demand rescue. She did not complain. She worked, she trusted, she waited. Boaz admired her deeply.
You are a woman of excellence.
When the nearer relative declined to redeem the property, Boaz stood publicly at the city gate and declared,
I will redeem it.
and so Boaz married Ruth. Jehovah blessed their union. A son was born. His name was Obed. The women rejoiced with Naomi. Praise Jehovah! He has not left you without a redeemer. Naomi held the child. The woman who once said, I am empty, now held fullness in her arms. Obed became the father of Jesse. Jesse became the father of King David. And centuries later, from this same family line, the Messiah would come. All because one widow chose loyalty over convenience. This story is not just about ancient fields. It is about us. It teaches us that loyal love is powerful, that Jehovah sees quiet faithfulness, that bitter seasons are not permanent, and that one decision can bless generations. When you choose Jehovah, when you choose loyalty, when you choose faith over fear, you may not see the outcome immediately, but Jehovah is already working in the background. So when you stand at your crossroads, when comfort pulls one way and conviction pulls the other, remember Ruth and ask yourself, will I turn back? Or will I say, where you go, I will go, and your God will be my God? Because sometimes history changes with one faithful step forward.